Good morning. Tuesday morning, day 14. It's been 2 weeks. 2 weeks since I started this channel. And to the new subscribers, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Uh, New videos every day. So I was going to go to the grocery store this morning, and I wake up and snow everywhere. I love the snow, but I hate driving in it. So now I got to go clean off my car, and it's probably the worst part about winter. Driving in the snow, cleaning off your car, freezing. Like I said, I love the snow. Snow's beautiful. But just cleaning off. Yeah, that's my fun plans for the day. Off work, gonna go grocery shopping. Like I said, go clean off the car, drive in the snow a little bit. But I wanted to touch on something. When you're on a spiritual journey, evil's gonna try to get in the way and throw you off course. It's the way the devil works. The closer you get to God, the harder the devil's going to try to get you. It's like that saying, thieves don't break into empty houses. Same way with the devil. You got something inside you that he wants. There's a treasure inside you, a gift. A spirit that's, like I said, close to God. The devil don't like that. So the devil's going to, try to throw a wrench in your spokes daily. Attack, attack, attack. The ones that don't get attacked, and you wonder why do these people get away with stuff? Why do these people just go on with their day-to-day lives, do whatever they want, and there's no attack? That's because the devil already has a hold of them. They don't have nothing that he wants, nothing special that he wants. But the one, like I said, who's on the spiritual journey, who's getting closer to God, and those are the ones the devil's after. Those are the special ones. He'll attack you and try to throw you, like I said, throw you off course. But you can't let him win. You got to stay strong in these moments. These trials are, meant to happen. There's a verse in the Bible. You know what? We're going to look that up. It talks about trials. So, yeah, I had like I said, I'm a peaceful person, and I try to guard my peace at all costs. But there's always haters. There's billions of people in the world. There are going to be haters. Let's see here. Trying to find the right verse. About the trials. Anyway, I can't find it. But here's one verse. 1 Peter 4:12. Think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened to you. No, the trials it's normal, like I said, to go through the trials when you're getting closer to God. It's when the devil's after you the most. But people are going to hate. No matter how good you try to do, there's always going to someone come in and try to disturb your peace. Don't let them. The best thing you can do is be kind and walk away. Most of the time, it's them that have the problem. Most of the time, they're miserable. And You know what they say, misery loves company. Can't let them win. Can't let them have the upper hand. Best thing you can do, be kind and walk away. Because avoid avoid conflict at all costs. Uh, it's the only way to have peace. Avoid conflict. Because in the end, that's just going to do more harm than good. It'll disturb your spirit and it'll take you off course. So stay strong. Don't let the haters win. I always say it adds fuel to my fire, motivates me. When people doubt me, they motivate me. And that has taken years of growth, maturing. Back in the day, if this would have happened, straight to the drug, straight to the drink. But as you get older and wiser, you think before you act. You think of the consequences of your actions. You know, if I do this, what's going to happen? Oh, I better not do that because this will happen. You know what? Let's just stay peaceful. Keep it calm. Be the wiser person. Because there's always going to be haters. Like I said, there's always going to be haters. It's inevitable. You're not going to escape it. But the only way to still have peace, like I said, is be kind and walk away. That's a revenge in itself. Don't seek revenge. Vengeance is God's. Let him handle that. You trust God, you stay on his path and closer to God. He fights your battles for you. I've learned that. God will fight your battles for you. So, yeah. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest because I had a hater this morning on Facebook. I just posted a thing, like I said, that is close to God's word. Like I said, the closer you get to God, the angry spirits, they don't like that. The demons don't like that. The people that are not of God, they don't like that. They like strife. They feed on conflict. Hence why they're miserable. So keep the peace. Be kind. Walk away. And you'll be able to sleep well at night. Speaking of sleeping well at night, so I came across another quote. It said, "Give it to God and go to sleep." So at nighttime, what I do, and I sleep like a baby mostly every night. You know, I still hear people, they have trouble sleeping. They can't sleep and they smoke to sleep. And I used to do the same thing. I couldn't sleep until I smoked. Until I smoked weed. Then I'd sleep. But then I'd always be just, tossing and turning through the night. I just never slept well until I got sober. And what I do at night is I'll put on a sermon. There is no better peace for yourself, for your soul, for your spirit that calms you more than a good sermon. That puts me to sleep. And most of the time, I pray before I go to bed. I pray before I go to bed. Give it to God and go to sleep. So I like to put on a good sermon, and I sleep so well. I go to sleep, and it's just, like I said, it calms my spirit. So I advise you, if you have trouble sleeping, my personal opinion, my personal belief. I mean, I believe God's word is the truth. You ain't gonna steer me away from that. But God can give you the peace that you can't find anywhere else. People search for peace in material things, worldly things, to fill that void. You're not gonna fill that void. Only God fills that void. Only God gives you that peace. So yeah, at nighttime I'll listen to a sermon, and I always listen to, like I said, my favorite is Charles Stanley, In Touch Ministries. You can go to YouTube and do that, but subscribe to that. Tons of sermons on there, but he's the best. And I'll put a sermon on and I'll go right to sleep. And I'll pray before I go to sleep. Sometimes I'll fall asleep praying. I've done that a lot throughout my life. Some people say that's bad. No. God has blessed me in so many ways. So obviously what I'm doing is, I believe I'm on the right path. Just wanted to touch on that today. Ignore the haters. Focus on God. Focus on your family, yourself, Put the pieces back together. Ignore what other people, say about you. That's just going to throw a wrench in your spokes. Don't let that happen. Don't let them break your will. Keep fighting the fight. So, I'm going to leave it at that. I'll probably make another video later. It's early. Like I said, it is snowing and it looks very cold out. Time to go clean off my car. But I hope everyone has a great Tuesday. I'll probably make another video. 2 for Tuesday. So, yeah. Hope everyone has a blessed day. And God bless.